Wells Fargo as well. Wells Fargo is also doing an awesome job. They both are leading the way. And when you say, and I hear that also a lot when people working in industry, sometimes they say, oh, we don't want to do a science project. And there is a tone in that sometimes it is not very positive. And my take on this is that contrary to common belief, there is value in science projects, and I will explain why. Because you retain the intellectual property of that science project. So, and we have learned that, for example, during the pandemic, things that in the pharmaceutical sector were considered science projects now are bearing fruits, and they have the intellectual property rights of that, and we all agree that there is a very significant value in that. So yeah, for industries in general and for finance in particular, you need to balance your pure research and development, and you retain intellectual property on that, while at the same time you are looking for use cases that will provide an advantage, hopefully. Well, maybe no in the next quarter, but hopefully during this decade.
I think it's not a coincidence that people like Will Zhang and Peter Bordow are creating such amazing things that, you know, the technology they're producing is incredible, but the fact that it's got that real world application that makes these institutions stand up and take notice, I think is crucial, because for the development of the quantum ecosystem, of course, it relies upon the technology, but sooner or later, the companies mentioned have to earn revenue from the products. And if that doesn't happen, then great, it was fun, but where does it go? And it's key that these real standout legends of the industry are pulling in this direction and actually bringing the commercialization into view.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's both sides. It's having the research and development and retaining intellectual property in that, and then, as you said, finding use cases where hopefully there's an advantage and a potential for, I would say, better economic performance, in a sense. Very broadly speaking, right? Because sometimes it is not trivial to identify what does it means to have economic advantage. But yeah.